Robots Radio. Games, lore, stories, community. Just press play. This show is brought to you by our patrons at patreon.com/Elder Scrolls Lorecast.
Robots Radio presents The Elder Scrolls Lorecast.
Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Lorecast, a place where the Elder Scrolls community can come together to discuss the boundaries of our knowledge about the universe of the Elder Scrolls. Adventurers, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. This is your host, Tom, or Robots, and I'm here as usual with my good buddy, Lotus of Doom. Lotus, how are you doing, buddy?
I am good. I actually just hit the highest rank in Cyrodiil in ESO, so I'm ready to actually let myself blink and talk about villains.
Yeah, I hope you get some moisture on those eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blinking a lot this show as a heads up.
Well, that's good. That's good. But you don't need to save too much moisture for your voice, because we have some of our patrons here to take off some of the talking burden from us this week. This is our end of the month patron chat for February, and you and I have been discussing a lot of, not a lot, but some of the villains that we enjoy or cringe about, with at least that last one we talked about last week. And we're getting a raid right here as we start the show from Scullyface. Scullyface, thank you for raiding. Man,
hello.
Just a reminder,
everybody.
Yeah, hello to all the raiders. This is just a reminder. This show is live on Thursday nights on Twitch and on YouTube on the Robots Radio channels. And Scullyface is one of our awesome members in the community. Scully, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome to all the raiders. And if you're welcome to come join us at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific every week for the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. So thank you for tuning in, everyone, and welcome to all of our live crew tuning in. But big welcome to our patrons this week, who are going to be highlighting their favorite villains in the series across all of the Elder Scrolls games, including Elder Scrolls Online. So I'm going to go through and we're going to just welcome each of them to the show. Let's start with Ben of Temeria. Ben is back joining us again. Ben, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hello. I am doing great today.
Are you feeling villainous?
I am.
Yeah?
Just this once.
Just this once. Yeah. Usually you're a little bit more heroic, being as you are Ben of Temeria. You're a witcher by trade. I've got a dog barking at me again. But I hope you're ready to talk about your favorite Elder Scrolls villains.
Always.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. And then we have a brand new patron joining us. Welshie, welcome.
Hi, how are y'all doing? I'm doing pretty great.
Thanks
the dogs are not barking, so
well, that's good.
Pretty good.
That's good. Yet. Welcome to the show, and thank you for signing up. I'm excited to hear your perspective on all of this.
Got a bunch of ideas, bunch of thoughts. Sometimes I ramble, but I'll keep it simple.
Hey, man, we've all been there.
Of everybody's ears.
Nah, you're in good company.
I mean, Lotus and I are podcasters. I mean, rambling is what we do. That's welcome to the group.
Thank you much.
And then returning with us is Rob the Princess. Rob. Hey, man.
Hello.
You've got a theme going on here. For anybody not able to see the live stream or watching this in the video version, Rob is in the middle of the Deadlands with his background. It looks like a very hot situation, and he's wearing a very, very cool Mehrunes Dagon black and white t-shirt. I have a feeling you're going to be talking about
my favorite Daedric Prince, Meridia.
That is correct.
Meridia.
Yep. Another Rob touches the beacon.
I am here ready to watch it all burn.
Nice. Well, welcome back, Rob. And then the aptly named villain behind glasses, here to talk about villains. Welcome back, buddy.
I feel personally called out. But, hey.
Well, you're going to be in good company this week.
Also, coincidentally, I'm wearing the exact same shirt Rob is.
Oh,
Hey.
hey. I mean, you could tell us you're wearing anything because you have just a picture up instead of a camera.
Yeah,
So,
you got the cool avatar.
I mean, you could have said that coincidentally you're wearing the same shirt as all of us simultaneously, and we wouldn't even know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Please be khaki shorts. Please be khaki shorts.
That's for next show. That's for next show.
All right. Yeah, 5 pairs of khaki shorts simultaneously as well.
Yep.
That's an amazing,
Very
It's warm at the moment.
an extremely hot outfit, but also cold ankles. Strange. We may actually have some other visitors joining us later in the show. We'll see if one or two of those pop in. But why don't we get started? Who would like to start us out? I mean, we already know Rob's pick, Meridia. Do we? Rob, do you want to talk? Do you want to go ahead and start us off?
Sure. So my villain is going to be Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction.
What? Whoa, this took a weird turn here.
I know. I had you guys all hanging by the hook
You
there.
had us fooled.
And yes, I am currently here in the Deadlands. It's someone keeps messing with the AC, and we just need to talk about it one day. But that's another discussion. I was thinking about it, and I was trying to decide between Mankar Cameron or Mehrunes Dagon, because I just think the antagonists in the Oblivion storyline are just some of the more well put together villains in there. All the villains throughout, well, not all, but a lot of villains throughout the games are really good and very interesting. But I liked those guys because they won. Like, even when they lost, they still came out on top. They had their plans so well put together. And so I was kind of trying to figure out between the two of them. And Mankar Cameron was more of the tools than the brains. Although he was a lot of the brains, he was more of the tools, I feel like. So I kind of ended up with choosing Mehrunes Dagon as definitely my ultimate favorite villain. Mm-hmm. And he's not just because of the Oblivion storylines, but because of everything that connects to that ultimate goal. The Oblivion storyline was kind of like his magnum opus, I guess, but he's been working at trying to invade Tamriel for centuries. And we see that in some of the quests we see in ESO. He's like, discovering ways to break into Tamriel more effectively, ways to invade Tamriel more effectively. He takes entire towns and plops them into his realm, and now there's his own plane of Oblivion that is its own thing because he just decided to make one. He's learning all of these ways about, this plane of travel and the people of Tamriel, and specifically the Red Diamond origins and the line that goes along with that. In Battlespire, there's a lot of things about him planning with Yeagar Tharn, I believe.
Yep.
And then I didn't know this in the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, when the Uriel Septim is kidnapped during the Imperial Simulacrum, he is sent to the Deadlands, where Mehrunes Dagon takes him captive. I knew he was sent to a plane of Oblivion and he was kept captive. I didn't realize that Mehrunes Dagon was the one keeping him captive. And that's where he's like starting to, manipulate. Oh, here's the guy that I need to target. And he's keeping him captive. He's studying him. He's learning him. And then by the time the Oblivion comes along, he knows everything there is to need to know about Uriel Septim and how to screw this guy over as much as possible, and takes out his whole family line. And it's just everything throughout all of the games kind of links up to this very elaborate plan. And when it comes down to it, in Oblivion, he technically loses to the good guys. The good guys win, but he pretty much got 99% of his plan complete. And then that last bit just didn't work out super great, which, yeah, he technically failed, but he still ended the entire bloodline of the Septims. He caused immediate chaos by invading Tamriel. He sowed chaos throughout, even after, because once that empire ended, the Great War happened. Hammerfell became independent from the Empire. Morrowind was independent from the Empire. The Empire fell apart. He effectively destroyed the Empire. Skyrim eventually became split in a civil war because of these events, because of the Oblivion Crisis. This was directly correlated. Everything's falling apart. So yes, Martin Septim sacrificed himself, and the Champion of Gavach worked together to defeat Mehrunes Dagon and all that, and he technically lost. But much destruction was created, and much anarchy was everywhere. It was everything that he is. He's not about destruction without a means. He's with destruction with a means specifically, and that is like he essentially created a new world. The whole world was shaped entirely around what he did. So he won in every way, and besides that very last bit.
Creating revolution is really like he sowed the seeds for it.
Overturning the status quo is also part of his gimmick sphere, so to speak. So like just the fact that he, even if to your point, he quote unquote loses, I mean, that's essentially the end or the beginning of the end of the Empire. So like, that's just it. The Empire starts to run into all these problems as a direct result of that, which I always question. I was like, was that like a faux loss? Like, was that part of the plan too? It's kind of hard to see because toward the end of Skyrim, the Empire is really hard on the slide. So like, there's no guarantee that he wasn't toppling the current power, which was the Empire. He doesn't necessarily have to just come in and throat punch him and be like, haha, I won. When it's just like, well, I mean, you guys fell apart directly after because of all of this. That could theoretically still be playing into it, unless, you know, your events in Skyrim change the outcome later on. We don't know. The timeline's kind of stopped to that, but just, you know, that's very, very plausible.
And I've pondered that exact thing of like, well, was he planning on losing in this way from the get-go? Was this what he wanted? And in the end, I think no. I think he did truly want to.
I agree.
Make the plane himself, but he did it in such an intelligent and smart way that no matter as long as the fact that he did, you know, successfully complete objective A, B, C, D, E, and all that, and then it came to like objective M, and he's like, oh no, this one didn't work out too well, but that's okay because everything else is going according to plan. And no, I didn't get that final thing, but this is a win. Like I would have to assume the amount of worship from Mehrunes Dagon after that greatly increased. He was probably gained a lot of strength despite being defeated, because you typically lose a lot of strength as a Daedric Prince when you get defeated in a way. But he probably regained that strength because, you know, he is the Daedric Prince of Destruction. He's a Daedric Prince of Ambition, which ambition definitely rose after the Empire fell apart. Of Disaster and what was it? Hope and Anarchy and Revolution.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of those things just skyrocketed. Everything that is in his sphere increased like dramatically by the time he was done. It just happened to be that he wasn't owning Tamriel was the only caveat.
Right. Yeah, we discussed a lot of this on the recap episode that we did of Oblivion. A lot of this is, you know, and I know you were watching that episode and kind of chiming in too on that. Yeah. And on top of all of the things that you've mentioned, there's even the potential, you know, if this falls in line with tower lore, if tower lore is a thing, there's
mention that, yes.
Right. There's the disabling of a tower.
Right.
Yes. I had that in my notes. And I was going through everything so fast.
I know it's hard when
there's a lot.
Keep everything concise. What it's like whenever we go back to podcasts, I'm like, damn it, I forgot to mention something.
Yes,
absolutely.
Like towers. Because I mean, it seems like every major game, I'm probably not Arena, I mean, but I think every major game, for the majority speaking, has a tower that gets destroyed at the end or loses its power in some way. And this one was directly caused by, Mehrunes Dagon taking out the White Gold Tower because the red diamond is no longer existing because of him.
So kind of just because these episodes I like more listening to all our guests talk rather than, myself. The one thing I do want to jump in real quick before we go past Mehrunes Dagon is I just love the fact that I didn't really know who to choose for mine exactly, but both Jaeger Tharn and Dagon were mine for ironically in-game reasons as opposed to lore reasons, kind of based on what you touched on. Jaeger Tharn is the end boss, so to speak, of Arena. And it ties directly into Battlespire for Mehrunes Dagon is the end boss of that. Both of them in game are terrible. They are obnoxious to deal with, and those games are brutal to play through. So I just like. My thing was personally, I was so annoyed going through those games at points. And I was like, I'm going to destroy these people if I can actually ever get to them. Like I legitimately wanted revenge for all of the bugs and everything I was going through. So I actually like from an actual, like not lore situation from me playing through the games, both of them legitimately got under my skin playing through both of those games. So I had both of them kind of listed and they work together to your point, which is also interesting. And they have one critical flaw in game to both of them. They can actually only both take one hit and then they immediately lose. So all their minions are much harder than them in game, which is very strange in both, Battlespire and Arena. They both can be defeated in literally one move if you actually have the correct thing to do it with.
That's awesome. I think it's fitting that you're blaming Mehrunes Dagon on for the bugs and all that, because I feel like if there were a Daedric Prince of Bethesda bugs, it probably would be him.
Yeah.
Destruction of game code.
I think that's the most fitting.
So let's open this up.
Pretty much it.
Let's open this up to the rest of the group. What do you guys think? Mehrunes Dagon, do you feel like obviously he's a big baddie. Did anyone else, let's do this. Did anyone else choose Mehrunes Dagon? Are we doubling up on Mehrunes Dagon at all? Nobody else is
team it if so.
Close.
I was close.
Well,
Sweet. So I like this variety.
Well, if you're close, you got anything to add on to it?
Yeah,
I
kind of like mine.
Okay, so it's gonna be really stupid, but when I first played Oblivion, I remember I got to that part and I was just excited. And when he showed up and I saw 4 arms, my brain immediately went, "That's Red Goro."
yeah, right. Mortal Kombat.
And then I was like, "Okay, this dude's really cool." And then like he died because the dude turned into a dragon, and I was like, "Sweet."
Yeah,
and then I was like,
Goro versus Dragon Battle. Awesome.
That's what young me thought. And then as I got older, I started playing it again and again and again. And I was like, wow, like he's connected to a lot of things, especially in ESO right now. I mean, he's big bad. I was just excited to see him again. And I just always thought he was really cool. I guess I'm always drawn to the aesthetic, I guess. And like Tremora and all the Daedra he has and the Deadlands and stuff like that. I was just like, this is peak villain to me.
Well, he's a big, intimidating, demonic looking dude.
I mean, even in 2006 graphics, you're still like, nah, you're creepy. I don't like you.
Yeah.
So, just to bounce off that, because I don't want you to underplay that point, because you were like, oh, this is really stupid. Little did you know, if you can, I suggest going to the UESP, look up Mehrunes Dagon GIF Battlespire. It's just straight up the Goro GIF, pretty much. He's more Goro than most people realize.
Oh yeah, especially the Battlespire. The skin tone animation is even Goro colored.
Oh really. Yeah, he hasn't fully become like red skinned yet. He was like
he's still cooking.
He was sunburnt, and that was it. Yeah.
All of those old gifs are homages to something.
They really are.
Yeah. They were pulling influences from all sorts of things back then. So cool. All right. Well, we're getting. Oh, hey, Brib's joining us. I got to reset up our screen a little bit in order to fit him in.
Oh yeah.
Hey, welcome.
I ruined the setup.
No problem, man. I'm glad you can make it.
Synergy.
All right. Any last words, Rob, about Mehrunes Dagon before we move on?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there probably was at least 20 other things, but I'm not going to remember them. So he's really cool.
Nice. All right. Who wants to go next? Who would like to chime in with their favorite villain. Oh, first of all, Brib just joined in. Brib, we just wrapped up Mehrunes Dagon. That was Rob's choice. Did it happen to be your choice as well for favorite villain? No. Okay, just wanted to double check, give you a chance to chime in there. All right, who wants to go next? Why don't we jump over to Ben? We'll throw Ben in the mix.
All right, that's cool. I actually chose Lord Harkin from the Dawnguard expansion.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Just his tenacity of, he had a plan that the patience that man took to just even start executing his plan is beyond, for me, is terrifying. Okay, I'm going to wait, 300-500 years and then, start planning all this, let alone started doing it back then too. And then somehow keep himself hidden and his whole entire clan hidden for almost half a millennia.
Yeah, it was a long time. So to remind people, anybody who hasn't played, he shows up, I believe he only shows up in ESO, right?
No,
Dawnguard.
Dawnguard. I'm sorry. He was the Dawnguard vampire guy.
Yeah,
right.
The Dawnguard vampire.
Right.
Yep.
I'm thinking I'm mixing up my vampires. He's the Dawnguard vampire guy. Yeah. And how long does his plan take to unfold? I'm trying to.
Well, Serana was asleep for at least 4,000 years, but beyond that, we don't really. We could another 4,000 beyond that. We don't really know.
Yeah.
It was a long time. This was like a long time. Yes.
And
super patience.
Yeah, snow elves were still normal.
And somehow keeping himself hidden for all that time from all civilization, so his plans don't mess up, is crazy to me. Let alone, he has sleeper agents across the entire world, across all of Tamriel, basically. On top of that, so
it's a lot of patience. This is interesting. So you went Vampire Lord as your favorite villain. Are you? I mean, this kind of ties into the whole witchery thing. Like
that's true.
Like hunting monsters. Vampires are very much a big part of the Witcher lore. They're definitely a big. They play into that. Vampire lords, those kinds of things. Do you feel like this was a big influence?
Yeah, it was
in
a
your choice?
good connection for me. With all this other stuff I'm like into, vampire, werewolves, all the traditional style monsters that you see in Elder Scrolls really hits home for me. And funny enough, I play as a werewolf in the Elder Scrolls, so werewolves and vampires don't like each other in general. So
no, they don't. They don't. Cool. All right. Did Lord Harkon show up on any of the rest of your lists? Or did anyone else pick a vampire at all? No, we're getting no's. This is interesting. Nobody's had crossovers yet.
One of the ones I was considering from spoiler alert, the Reach storyline in ESO.
Yeah. That's where my brain went first, and then I figured you guys were like, no, it's Skyrim. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's very similar story, but they kind of go very different directions with what they want to do.
Right. Sure. Right.
So did you side with the Dawnguard faction against Harkon because you liked fighting him as a villain so much, or did you like him so much that you wanted to join him? Like, what side did you go then?
I fought against him. I liked fighting against him. I did do both to where I joined him. To me, I don't know, I just felt more natural fighting against him.
Yeah,
having vampire versus ancient order kind of style.
Dawnguards, just especially with your love of Witchers, the Dawnguards,
right?
That too.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely tried both as well, and the one thing that is really cool is when you work with them, and you get to take out the sun using Oriel's bow. That's a pretty cool moment in Skyrim, even if I didn't like playing through on that side.
Yeah. I still have not played the Dawnguard expansion.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Definitely worth it.
It's good.
Brib,
Yeah, either side, too. Yeah, either way. I mean, kill Harkon. That's the cool thing to do. But
Yeah, that's
the moral thing to do.
Fun fact: if you don't taint, you can taint the arrows with Serana's blood and shoot the sun and darken it, which is really cool.
It is pretty cool.
Or you can not taint the arrows and shoot the sun.
And flashbang yourself.
You get this giant solar flare that kills all vampires nearby. It's so insane. That's
think
so
of
cool.
all of the like 360 era like sun bloom in games that was all the trend back in like the 2000s, and just picture all of that in one arrow. From what I remember, it's just like obnoxiously bright.
Yeah, now just don't play it on your HDR TV in 2022, or you will go blind.
Comparing it to like how in science class, like they teach you how the sun one day is going to burn up and explode, and I'm like, man, in Tamriel, that's going to happen a whole lot quicker if I keep doing this.
Well, cool, man. This is a cool pick. The other thing I always think about when I think about Skyrim vampires was the expanded, we'll call it the expanded vampire design when the Dawnguard DLC came out, because originally you could turn into a vampire, but you didn't turn into a vampire lord. Do you guys remember this?
Oh yeah.
Like, remember when the expansion came out and they're like, and now you can turn into a vampire lord, and he goes, blah, and he looks all crazy. I remember being like, oh my God, that thing looks horrific.
Yep.
Awesome.
And I get stuck on all the doorways.
Yeah.
It was Vampire 2, the sequel.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben, did you play it back then when it was originally out? I know you're a lot younger than I am.
I played it back then when it first came out.
Okay. What was your response to the whole like, oh my God, that vampire lord looks like a beast of a crazy looking vampire thing?
It looked awesome to me, honestly. Okay. Honestly, that when I remember even watching the trailer on like live television when Skyrim Dawnguard expansion, and like showing all the trailers for it. And I think some company did a live action, like little 15-20 minute like show, like where the Dragonborn became a vampire lord, which was really cool.
That sounds kind of familiar.
I can't remember who did it.
And we're going back like a decade. Yeah,
I know.
Well, somebody's gonna have to search this chat. Do some investigating. Maybe somebody can find an old video somewhere and just send us a link. Well, cool. This is a fun pick. Here, let's move on to somebody else. Who wants to go next? Who has the next on the list of things? Welshie, you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's so when I saw the topic was villains, I immediately was like, I went to like the big ones.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, somebody's probably going to choose Mayor Dagon. Somebody's probably going to choose Harkon. I was like,
Guars.
Guars. Like,
I'm sorry. I just keep saying Guars.
Stop trying to brain control people into disliking Guars.
And we did an episode about how they're the scariest creature in the world in all of Tamriel.
Guars are evil.
No, I mean, hashtag cult of Guar.
They're deceptively smart and evil.
Right. We did an episode that confirmed how dangerous and terrifying they are. So
yeah,
but
that's
Guar,
that's
and I
fine.
thought of the band.
The band Guar
people think of the band. Yeah.
Also evil.
It's also evil.
We're taking them all down.
But I thought back, I was like, all right, let me just try to think quickly. And I was like, all right, well, Oblivion's probably my favorite. And I was like, I really enjoyed the Dark Brotherhood quest. And I was like, Matthew Belmont. He's kind of an edgelord, but like it's
okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
I think because I was like just refreshing and stuff like that. I just thought it was just funny that he was like, oh, Lucy and the Chance killed my mother. I was a boy. Mm-hmm. I'm going to join and move all the way up and then wipe them out.
Yep. That is dedication.
Like, yeah.
Like Harkon has like thousands upon thousands of years of patience, but this dude, like from a child, was like, you.
Plus, he's not immortal, so it's not like he could wait thousands of years either.
Like 80 years old, like,
yeah, exactly.
But I just saw it. I don't know. It's like I hated him, but then I also love him. Like I hate to love him and love to hate him at the same time.
He's a super screwed up character. That's actually a great choice because that's still, I think, one of the best quest lines in a video game, period.
100%. And then the whole like Jason's mother head thing, and you're like,
yep. Once you get to that creepy shrine downstairs, it's like, oh, cool. I just understand now why this game got re-rated from T to M.
Oh, man. Oof. Yeah, some of these quests are just like, Lotus and I talk about this pretty regularly. This whole like on the surface, everything seems like, oh yeah, T-rated. Yeah. Oh, dark stuff. People get killed, murder. And then you get underneath the surface of some of them, like some of these, and you're like,
yeah, it's like, it's like, ooh, that got dark.
And at first some of it's like implied, and you're like, oh.
You did what to those poor ladies in Dawnstone?
That message.
Like, oh no, I don't like
the implications of this
It's
message that was left here, or the implications of like the scenery of this.
It's very disturbing.
The Nordic dragon priest tomb. That was another one.
Yeah. So what are the? So you have any other thoughts on this? I don't want to move on too soon and open it up.
No, you're fine. It just struck me when I first played Oblivion and went through the Dark Brotherhood. I was like, ooh, cool armor. And then I was just like, oh, this is actually like really deep. And then you're like, oh, hey, my buddy Lucian. And then you're like, you have no skin anymore. Okay. Back to the drawing board.
Oh no.
It's like the whole thing where
you're gonna do my man like that.
Yeah, like, and they're like, oh, hey, he's upside down, naked and no skin, but I think you did it.
Yeah,
it's you now. It's like killing the wrong guy and be like, oh, point fingers, like the Spider-Man meme where they're just pointing at each other. That's how I interpret it now. But yeah, I just think the whole, from a child seeing, I mean, you got to think the emotional damage that came from seeing what he saw,
right?
And then just like getting old. I wish it would say like an estimated age, because his picture, he looking old. He looked a little crusty.
Old, yeah. Well, that's a lot of years of being disheveled.
Just a lot of years of hatred.
I'm trying to find the picture.
Also, living like that probably ages you a bit quicker.
Yeah. Also valid. I was gonna say.
He could be like, 20 working night shift.
Yeah.
I relate to that way too.
This is why I don't come on camera.
Because I look just like that. It's me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his picture. I'm going to see if I
was trying to find one too. I can't find it. I show him.
I was on the Elder Scrolls fandom for his picture wiki page or whatever. He's just staring.
Yeah,
He's been staring at me this whole time because I've had it pulled up just in case, because I was like, I suck at writing, so let's just have information I might need.
He's got some wrinkles. I found a photo. I don't know if you want to like drop in the Discord or something for you.
Yeah, go ahead and share it in the Discord, because these are.
It's a little grizzled.
It's a little grizzled. Oof. Yeah, there he is.
Someone beat me to it, I think.
Yeah.
It was me. I just realized, I don't know why. I'm like, I don't know how to share this with you. And then I was like, oh yeah, Discord.
Technology's weird.
I'm like,
he's a little grizzled, but he also has a nice shiny complexion.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it's that
Oblivion characters.
It's the Oblivion character where all of their skin looks kind of golden and kind of shiny.
Oh, I just assumed it was the oil that he kept on his mother's head in the basement.
God.
He used the extra for him.
He's just bathing in the blood of his enemies. I mean,
It does wonders for your skin.
It does wonders for $9.95.
Yep. Call now.
Oh dear God.
Order now, you get another set for free.
Yeah. Revenge. This is, dark stuff. Any of the rest of you guys want to chime in with any other thoughts?
This is what my last thing about this is. I'm just looking, and like the shrine for his mother's head isn't even that ornate. It's just like wooden table, candles that could burn the whole thing down.
Yeah.
She's a modest
woman.
The picture of her head. The picture of her head is real good. I have to put this up on the screen. And I know this isn't great. Oh yeah. I know this isn't great like audio quality stuff for the show, but if you want to see look it up if you're listening on the audio version of the show. If you or just check out the audio or the
Come
video
watch
version.
us.
Just come watch us.
with like seaweed hair. Like that's
Come watch us. Why is it?
It is so
date
disturbing.
modified.
It
I
really
think
is.
it's
It is
chance.
so messed up.
You're gonna have to put an explicit tag on this one.
I mean, it's just a head on a table.
I joined it. It just went downhill.
It'll be fine.
Look at her head.
But I will say, because I want to add on to the Matthew thing, what he did to Lucian LeChance, I feel like left probably the biggest impression on Elder Scrolls fans.
There it is.
Because like
There's the head on the table.
Lucian's death was probably one of the more heartbreaking character deaths throughout the entire series.
It upset me, honestly. Thinking back on it now, I'm a little sad.
Oh man, she is a looker.
Yeah.
I will take her to the school dance.
Yep.
I mean, look at that. She's got a little bit of hair still left on her
11
head.
strands of hair on her
She's-
head. That's great.
I mean,
And I love
her head's
all
on a
11
plate. I'm kind of curious how it's still like standing on the plate.
Yikes.
Is there like a pole on the plate that the head is just
Look,
kind of like
you don't want
stuck
to know.
on?
Dude,
You don't want to know.
Oh,
It's just like
There's
a
some
medieval
under the
juicer.
table tricks
No,
holding
I
the
don't
table
know.
with the
I don't
head
know how
up.
that's working. Yeah. So I know we haven't gone into a whole lot of description about exactly all the details on this quest line. I think it's probably better that we don't, because anybody
You
who
need to
hasn't
experience it.
Anybody
Yeah,
who
it's
hasn't
amazing.
played Oblivion, because this is one of those games that you probably should go back and play, go back and do Dark Brotherhood stuff and just pay attention and go do this stuff. Because this is some of the best content you will ever play in an Elder Scrolls game. Once
Just
you
get attached. Get really attached.
Yeah.
Open
Yeah.
your heart.
It'll all work out.
Go do it.
Get attached.
Go do it.
I was a 10-year-old and I
Oh,
played
God.
Oblivion and I didn't understand any of what this was. I played through the quest line and now I'm like, man, this explains so many things in my life.
Oh man.
My irresistible love of making thrones where I keep heads in the basement.
God.
And if you don't want to go back and play Oblivion because it's an older game and it's harder to play, Sky Oblivion's coming out. I promise.
It
We're working
is.
on it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, honestly, you can manage like at this point Skyrim is old, but
It's really
that's
not
been
that hard.
re-released
It's
a
not like
billion times.
Morrowind.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Morrowind and previous are definitely, you got to be dedicated to play through those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oblivion still plays like a pretty modern game. I mean, it's definitely clunkier than Skyrim. And it's more RPG than Skyrim, like crunchy number type RPG. But at the same time, it's still very, very playable. And I'll still jump back into it. So
you can buy it on Steam and find a controller layout and play it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Lockpicking's easier with a controller, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's really not bad at all.
The easiest way, if you get it and you're a little turned off by the graphics, just download the character overhaul mod. It does wonders because everything else still looks pretty great, but you just download that and the faces don't look as
the graphics in Oblivion are actually really beautiful.
Scenery's beautiful.
As long as you ignore everyone's face.
Yeah.
Get
Put
some
in
better
the
characters.
Potato aliasing.
Yeah,
you'll be good to go.
maybe up-res the textures a little bit. Other than that, it's really still a great game.
flawless.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's take a quick break. We're going to thank you guys, our patrons, and we'll be right back to talk about more villains. Here we go.
The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
All right, so this is the part of the show where I get to thank these guys. Thank you for supporting the show and for being here to chat with us, because this is super awesome. I love getting together with you guys every month and talking about all sorts of fun things about Elder Scrolls. So thank you for being here. And big thank you to Welshie, our newest patron, who's right here. Welshie, thanks so much for signing up today to join us. Super cool. And then also we did have some other new people signing up. Richard S. and N7 Stormtrooper signed up. So thank you to you guys. That means that we are at a total of 81 patrons. Holy moly.
Good Lord.
Jesus, sweet baby Jesus.
Baby rays.
I was about to say.
Man, you guys are the best. Thank you for supporting the show. And a big shout outs to Mr. Gummy Boy and Noodle Al Dente, our Daedric Princes, our tier 5 patrons for supporting. And if we've done anything to help get you through the workday, your commute to work, your workout, or eating ice cream because
with your mother's severed head.
With your mother's severed head, because it's
There we go.
supposed to be winter, but it's like 80 degrees out, and so that's what you decided to go have with your kid
Ice cream year-round.
tonight. Ice cream's year round. Then go check out patreon.com/Elder Scrolls Lorecast and get ad-free episodes and join us and get t-shirts. And those are going out, and join us on future episodes of the show where you can chat with us. And some people are shy to join us on the show, but you know what? It's just like hanging out, chatting with your friends, except it gets recorded and pushed out for like a few thousand people to listen to. So no biggie. No big deal. Don't sweat it. It's cool. And everybody's super nice. This is like the nicest community of people you'll ever meet because everybody is super awesome. Isn't that right, guys?
We're literally the best.
Yeah,
definitely.
we're the best.
Literally the best. In fact, that's what everyone says who joins the Discord. They're like, oh my God, these people are amazing. This is the nicest community on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, that's totally cool. And they're like, thanks, Tom. And I'm like, it's not me. I didn't do it. These are the people who did it. It's them. They're the nice ones.
It was me specifically.
Specifically, it's Rob.
All right.
Rob, because he's a princess.
Just Rob.
It's all Rob.
It's true. It is confirmed on the Discord as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all Rob's fault. So, right, Rob, if you ever have any problems with anyone not being cool, send your messages.
What have I done?
Messages to Rob.
All praise and
Write them a
complaints
strongly
go to
worded
Rob.
letter, double spaced.
Yeah, 1 inch.
2 pages.
Yeah,
Cover letter.
no larger than 1 inch margins on the side.
Yep.
11-point font. All right, let's see. I didn't pull this up ahead of time. I am absolutely well prepared because I've been having too much fun with our patrons. Oh, look, we got a new. We did get a new review. Check this out. This one I think is worth pointing out, even though it's 4 stars. Get this. It says it's short and sweet. This is from Scarwall in Canada. Hello from America to Canada. This one says, love it. 4 stars. I absolutely love it.
Short, sweet, to
Scarwell.
the point. Very Canadian.
Some people won't give 5 stars.
One day, I was going to say, one day we will overtake whatever podcast you think is the best podcast that you gave 5 stars to.
Right.
And you'll have to demote them to 4 so that we can earn your 5th.
I wish I knew what would make you give us that extra star.
More severed heads. Just keep talking.
Oh,
about it.
yeah. Actually, maybe this will be the episode that does it.
Yeah. So unless there's something holding you back from that extra star, if you want to go, maybe just bump us up that extra star. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, thanks. But thank you for taking the time to leave us a rating and review.
Still appreciate the review.
Appreciate the review.
Just why?
But a 5th star would be awesome. Like if you don't have any criticism, maybe 5 stars. But appreciate it. But yeah, if you would like to leave us a rating or review on Apple Podcasts and you leave some words and a 5-star review, I'll read it on the podcast. I hope this isn't going to incentivize other people to leave less than 5-star reviews. It really does mean a lot to leave 5 stars. This is like when you rate the place where you go eat food and they're like, no, really, if you don't give me anything more than 5 stars, you have to give me 5 stars. If you don't give me 5 stars, if it's less than 5 stars, it's like you might as well give me 1 star. Like that's the way this stuff works.
I don't know, because I don't really look into the analytics of this
it's
stuff,
like 5 stars or nothing.
which is probably not exact. I don't know. I guess for my own sanity, it's probably a good thing, but like, I don't do any of the checking on this with any of this, but I do know that the Apple side, it's pretty funny because it's like, oh yeah, so you get a 5-star review. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. And if it's 4 or less, you're dropped in the rating scale. It was like, what? That doesn't, why not just put 5 and 1?
Right.
Why bother with the other 3?
That's basically how it works.
It's a lot like the Netflix rating system where you have like the thumbs up and the thumbs down, except you have 1 thumbs up option and 4 thumbs down options.
Right.
And
They might as well
just varying degrees of how far down the thumb looks. Like,
right. They might as well just make it a thumbs up or thumbs down, and then you just have that would make more sense. Like, do you like the podcast or do you not like the podcast?
Change it to Steam ratings.
Right. And then you could still give it a thumbs up and then a justification for why it's a thumbs up and what you would improve about it. Why not do that?
Somebody will complain and they'll do like an in the middle one, and then you don't know.
But in the middle, that sucks. Anyway, but thank you for taking the time to leave us a rating.
Like you're moving your hand back and forth. all right.
Just pick one.
Scully's going to go leave us a 4-star review. Also, you can leave us 5-star reviews on Spotify. I know about half our audience listens on there. We'd love for you to take the time to do that. This is the weirdest tangent ever. Why don't we go? This is because we're on the Villains podcast episode. That's why. The villains are getting underneath our skin and making us all funny. All right, so let's move on with the rest of the show. Here we go.
Yes, you're entirely brilliant. Conquering madness and all that. Blah, 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 blah.
All right. Welcome back. Here we are. Who wants to go next? I know we've got Brib left. We've got Villain left. Villain. I know Villain's name is Villain. Should we leave Villain for the end since Villain is a villain?
It's probably just going to be very anticlimactic because my villain is not.
RNG.
So maybe Villain. Maybe you should go now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll go now.
All right. Go for it.
My villain is everyone's favorite Nord and everyone's favorite Jarl at some point. Maven Blackbriar.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Oh,
because she is like you've got your Daedric princes, you've got your vampire lords, you've got everyone in between, but she's the most relatable villain. Mm-hmm. that you could relate to, and that you would walk down the street and possibly see, depending on which part of town you're in,
or if you own Amazon.
Yeah.
She's like the corporate overlord of Skyrim.
Perfect.
But yeah, no, she's got the connections to the Brotherhood. She's got the connections to the Thieves Guild. Everything is either threatening or money laundering with her. So you do what I say, or I'll pay you to do what I say. Mm-hmm. Or I'll break your legs and you'll do what I say. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, she's also the kind of person that like you just never want to have to talk to. Like if you had to deal with her in real life, you'd be like, oh my God, I have to go talk to that woman again.
Yep.
He is insufferable.
And then at the same time, there's a very high chance that you might actually be employed by her at some point. So you would have to talk to her.
Yeah, she feels like those people who runs like a bunch of restaurants, and then you're like, okay, I'll pay you minimum wage, you do all my work for me, and you work all the overtime, and we still won't pay you more than the minimum wage.
Yeah, also no benefits.
No. Right. She wouldn't do
no
that.
benefits. Yep.
Have you guys
be an intern and you get paid with experience?
Right. Have you guys ever had one of those jobs where you start the job and you're there for a few weeks, and at some point in those first few weeks, you have to go to your manager and you have to go, hey, we need to have a conversation. What is my job again? Like, this is the title of my job, but the things I've been asked to do are like all of this.
That's every job ever for me.
Yeah, like that. I feel like that's what it would be like working for her. Like, you're telling me I'm a waitress, or you're telling me I'm a host, or a waiter, a host, or hostess, or whatever your specific job is, right? But now you're having me prepare food? Like, how are these two things the same job? Yeah, like,
and also close the store and also run deliveries and also
and shake down the neighborhood gangs. I mean,
right.
Going everywhere through.
She's like,
Do some sexual favors.
She or marry someone specifically to divorce them to get everything they own from the divorce.
Isn't that just marriage in general, though?
Fair point. Yes.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Crap. Yeah, and do accounting and run payroll.
And hire and fire.
I can't imagine what it would be like working for her, because I feel like I've worked for people like that before. Yeah. I feel like, we did that episode on her, and Villain, I remember you responding very strongly while we were doing that episode. Does this come from like a personal place?
A little bit, yeah. sort of dealt with enough people very similar to her in my odd, weird history of working with people. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I try to do as much harm to her during game, in game only for people listening, in game only, as I can.
Did you try out any of the the ideas that came up during that episode.
Oh my God, that's super elaborate.
I was going to say, I still have that saved on my favorites.
That's so funny.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, I can send you the link again, Villain, if you ever need it. I have it saved.
If you put it up in the Discord, I'll keep a link on that one.
Yeah, for anybody who isn't up to date, we did an episode on her, and there was a post from a few years back from a Redditor who absolutely hates Maven Blackbriar's guts and came up with this very elaborate way to basically troll her at every possible way. And it was just amazing because you can't actually attack her or harm her in game. She's like unkillable, but you could sabotage her around every corner and do it in an amazing way. It's awesome. But anyway, if you haven't listened to that episode, go back because at the end of the episode, it's the best. But I would love somebody to actually like do a video where you like video yourself doing all the things in order and just like, all right, here's how you get back at Maven Blackbriar. Step 1, and then just go do the thing. Step 2, do the thing. Step 3, and just be like, this is it. So anyone else have thoughts on this one?
All I could think about was just having like the Dick Dastardly mustache. While you're running around like setting the beehives on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, with some of the old timey music, like that piano ragtime, like
It's just black and white.
Yeah.
I think the biggest crime that the writers of Skyrim did is not giving us a deliberate way to screw her over. That thread on Reddit goes on all these other ways that you can kind of screw her over as much as possible as the game will allow, but they should have had like a quest that just lets you just ruin her life. But she's too good. She's untouchable.
That's part of the fun of it.
That's part of the next update for Skyrim? Skyrim 12.
What were you saying, Birdbone?
I was saying that's part of the fun of it is you gotta like find the ways and be creative of it, and it's like you actually have to work hard and get the satisfaction of doing it.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up again because I know that there are some mods out there that allow you to mess with her too. But I can't find them right now. I'm just doing a quick search on the Nexus Mods site.
Just put coal in her pockets. I don't know. Just something simple, just like
It's like Santa.
pocket coal. Yeah, just all the things you don't want just in her pockets. Be like, I don't remember having raw beet.
Yeah, I was going to say, get her to be over encumbered. She just can't walk around anymore.
Yeah.
She can't unload her own supplies.
Just fill her up with too much honey. Just tons of honey.
So
Just tons of honey.
just start putting skulls in our pockets.
Just
Just hangs out there
you
forever.
find. Just put roadkill in her pocket. Just like found this.
Yeah.
Here, have a skeever.
Skeever.
You're a rat.
I feel like that would be what she does to her enemies, like right before she's putting a hit out on them. Leave a skeever at the end of the bed or something.
It's like the Boondock Saints where they put the coins over the eyes.
Yeah.
Like random animals.
Yeah, but it's the entire skeever.
The whole thing.
The whole thing, just slap it on their face. It's
Like a wet fish.
the worst family insult ever. Wow.
Your family's full of rats.
There is one mod that makes her like a high polygon, very attractive older woman.
Of course there is.
Like more attractive than Matthew Belmont's mom, or like
Well, I guess it depends. I mean, that's subjective.
stay
Are
on
you
Par
into
at best.
Are you into necromancy?
Oh.
if I didn't play a Nightblade, I'd probably play.
Oh man.
Yes, the modders were like, well, we could either make her killable or we could turn her into a MILF.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you just described all of the Skyrim modding scene.
That's basically it right
Literally.
there. I mean, you could even give her a physics wig if you want her hair
I'm
to
sure that's not
move.
the only physics you can give her.
That's probably not. All right. So, all right.
Anyway,
Anything else you want to add, Villain, before we move on?
No, that's pretty much me. Everyone knows her. Everyone hates her. And it's the villain we hate to love. Or we love to hate.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, indeed. All right. Brib, it's down to you, buddy.
Well, I had 4 hours of commute today, so I thought about a lot about this. And I'll just run through my stream of consciousness and where I landed. My first thought was I play a lot of ESO, and I don't remember why, but one of my first quests was in Glenumbra, where you run into Lord Deal, who's just this sleazy little guy hiring. He basically wants to expand land and is like manipulating the harpies to do so or something like that. And he just makes me mad, and I really enjoyed killing him.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I actually remember that, because that's where you have those like harpy, like that, because they recur a couple times, that group of like inept like cell swords.
Yeah.
I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they're really bad at everything they do, and they
show up in every zone after.
Yeah, and you keep bailing them out of their stupid contracts they can't complete. I know exactly who you're talking about when they're working for the Harpies thing.
Yeah. So then I was like, well, that's nice, but no one knows that, and he's not really a villain. And then I was like, I first played Oblivion, so I was thinking of Mankar Cameron, because he just creeped me out. Like going to his paradise where everyone actually just gets tortured after, devoting their lives to worshiping him, basically, I didn't like that. But then I was like,
that's probably a good thing not to like.
It's pretty uncool of him.
Yeah, I didn't really like that one, guys.
Yeah, this is like, why? Like, didn't you get enough already?
There's not very cash money of him.
Yeah, but then I landed on Sheogorath and the Shivering Isles, because he's kind of a villain, but I just think it's amazing how you go on all these errands for him, and then he you feel so accomplished in like getting the quest done and like seeing all of the different like dementia and mania. And then if I remember correctly, he basically makes you him. And I was like, that's kind of really twisted, because now you're just stuck there in this hellhole that he's been in, and he got you. Like, you feel accomplished as a gamer because you're like, I did it. But then you realize that you're like, oh no, like this isn't that satisfying, because now I'm just stuck in the same hellhole he is.
It's truly chaotic evil.
And I think it's like a different kind of villainy. It's like mind twisting,
like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
it's like a pyramid scheme.
The true evil.
Yeah, and again, I played Oblivion like when I was 10, so I was like, yes, like I did the quest, and then I had the staff or something, and I was like, oh my God, what does this mean? Like, it just like affected my whole life. So
broke Jiglag's curse, you become Jiglag.
Yeah, that's right. And I felt like it was unfair after I realized that, like after a whole year of pondering on it. So that's what I landed on.
Sheogorath is great because he's turned into such a meme and a comedic character, but having like actually thinking about what he's capable of and having to really deal with him would be horrifying, because he has no rhyme or purpose. Like dealing with Mehrunes Dagon, what his deal is. It's domination and like
that's Molag Bal.
I'm sorry, Molag Bal. Like it's domination. Mehrunes Dagon, that's revolution and dominance. Like, or I mean not dominance. I'm mixing up my words. But
I got you. Don't worry.
You get where I'm going.
Reverse them.
Mix and reverse.
Destruction.
It's destruction. I'm mixing up my D words.
To the left.
But you know what you're dealing with, right? Like you've got a sense of like, okay, this is what these guys are about. With Sheogorath, it's chaos. Like, and you can say, okay, I know what this is about. It's about chaos, but that's the thing is about chaos is that like you can't pin it down. Like
raining cats and dogs, cheese,
right? Like, or just murder for no reason. Like,
that's the thing is like usually he's like comedic, but then there are a few things that pop in that's like, oh dear God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
His like his Elder Scrolls Legends, the storyline in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that got dark.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely senseless.
I love the Legend storyline, to your point, because it's much more of him, less of the like skooma cat, haha, cheese, memeable everything, and much more of like the Accounts of Madness books, where it's just like this lady's just walking through the forest and he tears her apart and turns her into a loot. It's like, okay, what? Like, why would you do that?
Right.
Like, it's
and there's
just,
no why. That's the whole point.
Exactly. It's just sociopathic, just off the rails, just like, oh, nope. You know what? I just feel like doing this. It's like, okay, that's unnerving.
It's because it's the opposite of order. It's chaos. It's senseless. And that's the only reason why.
When you're a 10-year-old with no friends and you think about this alone in your room 12 hours a day, it starts to really get to you.
Trying to figure out why, and you look like Charlie from It's Always Sunny trying to find Pepe Silva.
You got like the corkboard behind you with all the you're like cheese is connected to senseless murder. How?
I'm like, this episode has been almost like a counseling session for me as I think about.
I have been waiting for this episode for years.
Are you okay, my dude?
I need to just lay down for a little bit.
Next time on the Elder Scrolls therapy session.
Right?
Is your mom anywhere on a table nearby?
What percentage of your mother is in the room with you right now?
God.
Demonetized.
Oh, we got demonetized.
Oh, don't worry. I already canceled my my Twitch stuff so I can multi-stream. So, don't worry. Oh man. Yeah, I think Sheogorath is like, that's one of the things that they play up a little bit in the storylines is when you're dealing with them, like your character is unsure of how to interact, but I mean, they could make it a lot more scary. And of course, like plot armor, right? Like nothing terrible is going to happen to your character. Your character isn't all of a sudden just going to explode into confetti and Sheogorath's going to go, that was fun, and then move on with things because plot armor. But other people do, or whatever.
Well, I mean, to be fair, actually, in the Shivering Isles expansion, that it's actually a quick way to get a game over if you get out of line with Sheogorath. It's just an instant game over because if you hit him while he's on the throne, he stops whatever dialogue he's doing, glares at you, and he says that was a huge mistake, and you reload falling from the sky onto the Hill of Suicides where you die instantly and have to restart the game.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, even in game, you don't want to get too out of line with him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So T-Rex is joining us. T-Rex just got out of work. Look at that.
Hey.
Hello.
Just in time.
I mean, it's like 10:10.
It's all right.
That's fine. You get to be
11:10 here.
Fine.
Yeah, you get to be the final fill-in or whatever for who your favorite villain is.
You get to be the caboose to our choo-choo train.
There's so many villains, though.
To our villain train. Yeah, we're just wrapping up our conversation about Sheogorath. You want to add anything?
Oh my god, I love Sheogorath.
Terrifying.
He's great. He's so funny. Like everything about him is great.
Everything about him is great.
I did want to add something about it as well. I forgot. I like that ESO introduced Codwell because he can be the meme. He can be the internet funny guy, and they can move all that randomness onto him, and Sheogorath can still encapsulate the dark side of that. He can still be the scary madness. I like that they introduced a different character so we can split that.
That's good. That's a good point.
Yeah. Ironically, the Cadwell storyline, without spoiling it specifically, I mean, it's elsewhere
pretty
content.
dark.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got a pretty screwed up past as well.
Yeah.
Is he the same? Who's the voice actor of Sheogorath in Oblivion?
It's
John Cleese.
What? Well, no, that's Cadwell.
That's Cadwell.
Yeah.
Yes, John Cleese is Cadwell.
That's
oh my god,
Best human in the world. What is his name?
Yeah, I was good. Oh my god.
They're talking about the
Wes
voice actor?
Johnson?
Wes Johnson. Yeah.
Wes Johnson.
Thank you, Wes Johnson. I was going to say, Wes Johnson's great. I was
Love
like,
that
why
guy.
am I freezing on his name?
Yep. Yeah. So, there was the last thing I wanted to add in is that part of the reason why he's so funny is just the absurdism of his nature. Like absurdist humor is very funny. Like that is Monty Python, right? Monty Python is absurdist humor. That's why we find it funny, but it's only funny when it's happening to other people.
Right.
When all of a sudden your own life becomes absurd and you can't place rhyme and reason to everything, then all of a sudden that becomes horrifying. Like, why is my house now made out of cheese? Like, that's funny when it's your neighbor's house, because you're like, oh my God, my neighbor's house is made out of cheese. That's hilarious. But when it's your own home, you're like, I don't have a home anymore. I just have a gigantic house of cheese.
Yeah, one warm day and suddenly I'm fondue. Like, this is the worst.
This is really not that funny.
Lactose intolerant.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right. This is really not funny because my insurance is not going to pay for my new house because it's no cheese, or whatever. And but that's the brilliance of the character.
Exist in Tamriel?
Well, toilets don't, so I assume that.
If it does, then Maven Blackbriar is probably behind it.
Oh my God.
That's my guess.
Yeah, Gorath does have some good quotes, though.
Oh, he's
you're
great.
Making my teeth itch. Like, what?
Yeah, he would be able to feel that.
Like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's a disturbing character.
Well, I mean, Daedric princes don't necessarily
hair.
have to have teeth. They just choose to in order to present themselves.
Choose to.
Nice.
So they look normal.
Yep. Well, T-Rex, I'm glad you were able to join us. Do you have a favorite villain?
I feel like now that we're talking about him,
We convinced you.
Because I didn't have, I'm going to be honest, I didn't have anything prepared. I didn't think I was going to even get home until like 11 o'clock. So, but I mean, he's kind of, I guess he's really, I would say all of the Daedric princes, honestly. I mean, half of them aren't even really villains, kind of.
Yeah, like Mirren Dagon just wants to help.
Aggressively.
Yes, aggressively. He just wants to help.
Yes, he's aggressively helping.
He doesn't know his own strength.
I feel like out of them, my favorite is definitely Sheogorath. Uncle Sheo is the best. He's funny. He's really not that bad.
Okay.
Even though
here's a quote.
Pretty bad.
Here's a quote from Sheogorath, and then you can tell me that he's not.
I was going to say, Grim coming in with the
God.
stars for the rest of his therapy.
Oh boy.
Look at that quote. Oh my God. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails.
I mean, that's kind of hilarious.
Terrifying.
He's a
But he's
sicko,
not that bad.
but in a goofy way.
Yeah.
It's a goofy
And he's
way.
always talking about cheese.
There's levity with his murder.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my dog is running around.
There's plenty of ways to explain why every Daedric prince isn't that evil, though. And so,
Except Molag Bal.
I mean, Molag Bal is pretty
evil. No, he's yeah.
I think he might have got me there.
Yeah, not a lot of redeeming qualities with him. The others you can kind of work with.
I could even argue how Mirren Dagon is legitimately not evil. And
yeah,
he's questionable.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I feel like all the non-Murish races after countless years of oppression until the Alessian Rebellion and all that would really probably like Mirren Dagon.
He's actually like anti-slavery. He helped abolish slavery in an entire different plane.
Right. It's not all bad with most of them. I off the top of my head can't think of one for.
I feel like Molag Bal is probably the worst.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a way to explain how Molag Bal could be good.
Yeah, or even
he's just everything is just bad with him. Like he tried to take over Nern. He tried to. Yeah. He had you murder some guy and.
He's so bad that no one wanted to pick him as our favorite villain because he's just that bad.
He's so easy to kill in ESO that I'm like, he's not that bad.
He is a chump. That is true.
He's just a weenie.
He's a chump.
Yeah.
If he would have been harder to kill in ESO, then I'm like, this is the guy.
Yeah, nah, he's a chump. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why the first time I went to kill him, he was like ridiculously hard. And then every other time I've killed him after that, it's like, why was he so hard the first time?
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I had the same. I had the same one with there.
Really?
It could have been.
But I didn't build a character at all the first time.
Okay, so it was. So it might have been
set armor.
Gotcha.
After the one Tamriel update, kind of like everything went easy because it just scared
this
you.
was after the one Tamriel.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. It just probably was my character. I probably had it all set up, all kinds of wrong.
Sometimes you just need to get good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I was going to say, even in vet ranks, like back for the like 11 people who probably remember vet ranks, he was like, I mean, he was pretty scrubby back then because I don't know, like he was never really one that seemed all that bad, especially compared to like some of the, you go to the end of a dungeon and there's like a crab that has more health than Molag Bal. And it's like, well, man.
In the current event, so we've been running the Imperial City sewers, and like when his little shadow comes up at the end, it's so easy when it's like his little flag bearers are so hard.
Yeah, the simulacrum used to be a nightmare back in the day. That would be like, Molag Bal's up, we're all gonna die, and it was just like you needed like a full like raid team to take him out.
But to be fair, that is the simulacrum, and so it's not supposed to be his full strength. And then when you do fight him in the main storyline, you get the blessing of Meridia, I think. And so you're supercharged, and so both of those instances, it's kind of justified for him to not be superimposing.
You're super buffed.
I see.
Yeah, so I really don't know why it just was really hard the first time. I kept dying. I'm like, what is this? This is awful.
Yep.
So, well, thanks for joining us, guys. I found a bunch of Sheogorath quotes here. And I thought it would be fun to play some of these. Is
this fun? It's fun to torture Gribblin?
Sure. Sure. Why not? To finish up the show with. So here's one.
I hate indecision. Or maybe I don't. Well, make up your mind, or I'll have your skin made into a hat. One of those arrow catchers. I love those hats.
It's like he blew his own mind.
right. So some of these are from like Morrowind. These are real old. So here's one.
Use the fork wisely, mortal. Few have wielded it who have not come away changed. Use the fork to strike a death blow to the giant bull Netch that resides near the hermit. Do this. Return the fork of Horripilation to me, and Sheogorath will reward you well.
What?
I really wish I had a fork right now.
I was expecting Wes Johnson, so that threw me for the best.
Such a different voice.
Yeah. Brain went, who's that?
Also, is it just me, or Wes Johnson voiced a bunch of people in Morrowind? So the fact that he also isn't Sheogorath is extra weird.
They really missed the mark on not getting that as soon as possible.
So we'll go back to Oblivion. Here's another one.
Marvelous! Marvelous! Self-immolation is a wonderful thing, isn't it? But now that we've had our fun, off to the Sacellum with you!
Self-immolation is a wonderful thing.
It's just great. He's
Self-immolate at noon.
This is where he's talking about Jiggalag.
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. And not in a good way. Colorless.
Biscuits.
Dead. Boring.
Oh, these are great. I'm trying to find some other really good ones. Let's see. We'll check out the Skyrim ones. Let's see. Is there any other really good ones here?
There's the one about the narwhals.
Yeah, let's see. Is it here though? Narwhal.
He's probably got some good ones in Skyrim for when he was like torturing Pelagius.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just have to look them through. Yeah, some of them are just not funny because they're just like, serious. Like, or they're just like,
really?
like that.
So simple that it's perfect.
Yeah, or He's just yawning.
Really?
Okay, I hope that's what that was.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's some others in here, but no, there's. I'm trying to see if there's any other really good funny ones, but I think that's about it. Well, guys, this has been super fun. Thank you for joining me again this week. Let's just go back through. I'm just going to go back through in order of everybody I can see on my screen. And feel free to share anything that you are doing, any cool projects you have going on, or ways people can reach out to you. And we'll start with Ben. Ben, you got anything awesome happening?
No, nothing's really going on right now. Been playing a lot of Star Wars Old Republic on PC. So been very tempted on maybe starting a guild if I can get people to play with me.
All right, cool.
I am on the
Sorry.
I'm on the server of the Tasil Shan, so I'm on that server. Not on Starport. It's on the other US one, but yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Bennett Tamaria too. So
awesome. If anybody else wants to play Sweater with you.
Yeah, Sweater.
Oh, it's SWOTOR? I prefer to call it Sweater. Swatter. Then you're welcome to jump on the Robots Radio Discord and use that as a way to link up with other people. There's a all games chat, and if enough people want to jump in, we can make a channel for you guys.
Ooh.
We'll call it Sweater.
Sweater
chat.
Right. Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
The song. Sorry.
Yes. All
right. From SpongeBob.
All right, Welshie, you got anything cool going on?
No, just a lot of work. Then I just hit 50 in ESO, which sounds really stupid to say, but I've just been trying to grind champion points and stuff like that. Just having a blast. And then, of course, as soon as the as soon as the show ended, I was like, what if the greatest villain is actually the player character themselves?
We are
most of the time
monsters.
I mean, you could just go into a town and just be like, yeah, and just gone forever.
Yep.
Not thinking about George's little family or the dog that you just slayed.
Well, next time you load the game up, they're back there, so they're not gone forever.
True. Except my Morrowind character. That kind of just, my end game was just deleting the map because stuff doesn't respawn in that game. So
in Skyrim, all you're left with is a few essential NPCs and the town guards.
Yeah, they're just left with people who only take a knee and nothing more.
You
mortal?
Welshie, do you want to leave a way for people to get a hold of you?
I mean, I'm on the Discord. It's Welshie. Simple. I'm the sad frog eating pizza.
Sad frog eating pizza.
But yeah, I'm just around. I linger. I'm like a spirit. I'm just there in the background observing.
Cool. Okay. All right. Rob?
Yeah, you can catch me in the Deadlands. But other than that, I finally gave in and made a Twitter, which thank you for the follow, Lotus. Appreciate it.
Got you.
I almost responded. It's about time when I saw you do it.
Thank you for the follow, Rob.
Yeah, as soon as I started finding people, I'm like, hey, I know you. So feel free to follow me. I'll probably start posting some memes that I stole from other places or something. I don't know, but I don't really have an exact plan for Twitter. I just wanted to see what I'm missing on that side. Maybe it'll be something, maybe it won't, but feel free to follow me, Rob the Princess. It's pretty much where you can find me anywhere is Rob the Princess, which that's the only social media one, really. Most of it is gamer names. So come play ESO with me. Find me on the Discord. I love playing ESO. And we are actually going to be playing tonight, I believe, with the Lorecasters Guild. We're going to be doing some Cyrodiil runs. So Bribon's probably going to mention that too. So sorry I took that from you. But yeah, we're doing that. So come join us. It's a whole lot of fun. And also always have to keep throwing it out because this is my best contribution to them. I am on the dev team with the Sky Oblivion team, and we are trying to get that done as soon as possible. So if you want to put in the time to learn what it takes to be part of the team, or if you already have experience with it, come join us and help us get that goal achieved. We'd appreciate it.
It's amazing stuff over there.
Gorth is interested. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And feel free to reach out either through Twitter to Rob, or if you're looking for a way to get in contact, you can always join us on the Robots Radio Discord and be like, hey, what was that about the modding thing again? We'll point you in the right direction. Yeah. The more help, the faster that project will go, and the more everybody can enjoy the fruits of all that labor, which would be awesome. So very cool, man. All right, Villain.
Currently, I'm just getting my ass handed to me in Battlegrounds on this. The only time I ever play get into any of the PvP is just for the event tickets. Get me those tickets.
Yeah.
But you can get me on Twitter at the villain_BG, and that's probably the best way to get me if anyone wants to do stuff.
All right, cool, man. And then we've got Bribwan.
So I spend most of my days huddled in a corner of a dark room. As we all understand why now.
With the remains of your mother?
just rocking back and forth.
Just patiently waiting for his monthly dose of the therapy.
Oh no.
So if you want to get a hold of me, I'll be in that corner checking my Discord. And my name is Bribwan, so BRIBWAN. I don't have any social media really, but I am on ESO quite a bit, doing stuff. I'm usually on nightly, and during the event we've been doing Cyrodiil, like Rob has said, and Imperial City Sewers. And then after the event, we had been running like some trials and dungeons as a semi-regular group, which have been really fun. So if we're going to do a trial group, we need probably like 5 or 6 more people to make it consistent, which would be cool if you hit us up in the Discord, or we're also a part of the Heirs of the Red Diamond Guild, which is also a Robots Radio podcast. And so there's a lot of overlap there in terms of in-game.
Yeah. And you can be parts of, everybody coming together, and feel free to, just join in with everybody. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, cool. We'll have fun with that. And T-Rex.
Well, I don't do anything. So, I mean, I don't have anything interesting.
Gora does not like that.
I do.
Mortal?
Get out of here. Sorry, cat. I am on Twitter, T-Rex9431. I'm also in the Discord, and I flop between Sweater and ESO, and I broke down earlier this month and subscribed to WoW.
Oh no.
3 MMO.
Now you play the Shag Graph. Now you play the
no.
I'm playing Classic.
Really?
There it is. Yes.
Playing Classic. I'm also T-Rex 1 on there. Yeah, I go through these phases where I need to do it again and hate my life for a little bit.
Crying.
Conquering
How much
paranoia
hate
should
for
be a
playing
snap
WoW?
after that ordeal.
3 MMOs at one time? That's
I
ambitious.
can't engross myself into just one game, because then I'll get addicted and it's not good. So I try to flip flop.
Have you tried Lost Ark yet? Can I sell you on another one?
Damn it, Tom, you're not
No, I
helping.
haven't.
Hey, that one's free though.
You gotta get one for every day of the week, you see.
I know.
You don't have to pay anything. You could just play it.
I'm just gonna have all the games.
you pay with your blood.
And your
Sweat
Oh my
and
god, I'm
tears.
sorry if you heard my cats fighting.
your life force itself is the
Cat
currency.
fights.
Yeah, so I'm doing that.
Well, cool. Well, have fun with that. Good luck with all of that. And thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been super fun. Lotus, do you have anything else you want to share? Anything cool going on?
No, we're just going to be, doing the usual Tales of Tamriel this weekend. And actually, you know what? I tried, I guess I do have something to promote this time, I suppose. I got a lot of good feedback on it, but I tried to do a commentary, which is absolutely not my thing because it requires some degree of scripting. But what with all the controversy over this achievement system being merged for Elder Scrolls Online, I kind of released a video on my YouTube, Lotus of Doom, where I give a way that they could actually both do the new system and not piss everybody off by deleting the old system.
Really?
Sheergorath is interested.
Yes, Sheergorath. The only thing since my video, they've mentioned that they're trying to work on performance. So that's what's related to it. And look, I'm not a coder. I understand these things are complicated. I don't know if whatever minimal performance increase we might get out of that is worth upsetting all the people who like to have individual achievement journals or whatever. So if you have any interest on my thoughts on it, it's like a 10-minute video or something like that. But I made kind of an explanation on how I think we could get the best of both worlds out of the shared achievement system, as opposed to just deleting the old system and only having this new way of doing it, even though I super love the new system.
Well, cool.
I was going to ask, are you pro shared achievement?
Oh, absolutely. I am all about this, but I don't, that's why I basically made this, was to be like, I love this, but we could do this without wrecking it for everybody else, even though it doesn't matter to me personally. I understand why there are a lot of arguments where it's like, this is actually kind of a bad thing for a lot of players, depending upon how you play.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, pretty much it.
Well, thinking outside the box, maybe that'll help them with solving the issue. So
yeah,
worth checking out. Let's see. I've got all my stuff going on. You know where my stuff is, robotsradio.net, for all the different shows and my shows, all the different lorecasts that I do, and all the other shows on the network. And I don't know. You guys know where all my stuff is. And then, of course, all the shows that are live each of the nights during the week, whether they're podcasts or live streams and games and those kinds of things. I also am raising money. This whole Ukraine situation's got me totally bummed out. I think it sucks. War sucks. Nobody should be invading anybody. And the whole thing just sucks. And nobody wants World War III. Putin should just go home and just stop doing what he's doing. And anybody who thinks otherwise should just, I don't know, just realize that war sucks and just stop. Right. So I was inspired by Ken from Chadafault76 because he started raising some money using Tiltify for Project Hope, which is raising money for medical supplies for civilians in Ukraine because civilians are being injured and having to defend their homelands. And imagine trying to defend your own home from invaders and how terrible that would be. I watched a video today of a father telling his 6-year-old daughter and wife goodbye because he needed to defend his home. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
Terrifying, right?
Dark stuff.
Real
life dark shit.
Real life dark shit. I'm sorry I have to bring this up right at the end of the episode. But this is the world we live in, and we're always on the brink of potentially falling back into the dark ages because of stupid crap like this. So we live in a society where, fortunately, currently we don't have to deal with this, but who knows? We might at some point. And we also live in a world where many of us have a little bit of disposable income. And so I'm putting my money where my heart is, and I'm hoping that some of you guys will too. And so I decided today that I would start raising some money as well. I set a $100 goal, thinking we could at least raise $100, and I'll match that first $100 with my own money. And so we blew past that goal. We're now at $204. Maybe we can hit 300. So if you guys want to help donate, every dollar matters, because I'm sure there are some people out there who really will need some medical supplies, and, parents of children and people just trying to defend their homes. So if you want to do that, this stuff is up on the screen right now. There's a QR code. If you're watching the video version, you can just scan that. There's links in the chat. But if you are listening and you need a link, you can always go to the Robots Radio Discord and just look in the announcements section. There's a link you can click on. And I'm just going to keep this running for as long as we need to have it going for anybody who wants to donate. And this is a verified charity. This money is actually going to go to help people. None of it comes to me. None of it goes to anybody else other than the people in need. So if that's something you want to just kick in $1, or just the, price of a coffee, and just go without a coffee this week to help get somebody some medical supplies, some Band-Aids or whatever, because who knows what they're going to need. So anyway, that's what's going on. And
will you put the link in the Discord as well?
Yes, it's in the announcement section of the Discord.
Announcements. Okay, thanks.
So yeah, it's in announcements.
Beautifully well said, Tom.
It was tagged. Yeah. So I mean, I know I could go without an extra $100 this month for something else I'd rather have to make sure that somebody can have, something help keep them alive.
Right.
So, heck, I can afford that. I'm hoping that other people can afford that too.
You should put the link at the bottom of the video as well on YouTube.
Yeah. I'll set that all up.
That'll be an easy way for her to get to it.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll set that all up on the video version. But most people listen to this on audio. So if you're looking for a way to click on it on audio, it'll be in the description section of the audio. And I know some people have a hard time figuring out where that is on their audio platform. So the easiest way for you to then find it would be to just go to search Robots Radio Discord, log into the Discord. You got to click some stuff in there to verify that you're an adult. And then just look down the list of channels and you'll find announcements. It's like 3 channels below the welcome channel, which is the default channel you're dropped into. And you'll just see announcements. Click on there and you'll see the link in that channel. Holy crap. Brib just donated $100. Thanks, Brib. So now we're at 304 and now I'm going to have to raise the goal. So we're going to push it up. Thanks, Brib. And we're going to have to push that up to, we'll shoot for 400. We'll see if we can get to 400. That'll be our next stretch goal. So thank you. Thanks again, Brib. And everybody else who's been able to donate. And my $100 isn't even in that total yet. So we're 100 more than we're actually listed. So that's what we got going on. And heck, if you need to take, if you want to donate $5 and you're a $5 patron and you want to just pull $5 out of your Patreon this month to put it into the donation for this, do it. I can deal without the $5 from the Patreon for a month. Like I'll be okay. I'd rather go to something like this. So anyway, that's what we got going on. Lotus and I will be back next week. Lotus, I've got some ideas for some cool new episodes to pitch to you. So we got that going on. So I'm excited for some stuff to come, but we'll tell you more about it as we come back next month for March. And until then, stay safe in Tamriel and also in the real world. Take care of the people you love, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. If you have something you'd like to contribute to the show, please reach out to us at elderscrollslorecast@gmail.com or on Twitter @ESO Lorecast. I really appreciate you listening, and I'd love to hear from you soon.
You've been listening to a Robots Radio podcast. Smart shows for interesting people. Check out all the shows at robotsradio.net.
Out there, it's your bestest girl Rose coming at you from top of the world. Now it's time for your local traffic and weather. Well, looks like almost everyone's still dead, so traffic is at a standstill. And now a word from our sponsor, because they're totally not bribing me with massive amounts of chems or anything. Seems as the stuffed shirts are back at the White Springs playing games with that total loser Modus. But hey, if that's your thing, whatever. So if all you squares wanted to hear more totally sort of, but maybe not boring stories about rebuilding Appalachia and being all goody two-shoes, definitely not Raiders, check out this thing they call a podcast. The Modus Files. Whatever that's supposed to be. On Spotify, iTunes, and wherever else you listen to those things. Double ugh. They are not paying me enough for this. Till later, this is Rose. Raiders!